I'm going to take a stain out of this tuxedo jacket using an ice cube. I've taken this jacket to the dry cleaners several times, and what happens is when you're out and about in social events, a lot of times when you're hugging friends and such, the women's makeup will actually come on the shoulder, and I'll show you the other side also, which is a lot worse. This is my left shoulder here. And so given that I don't have the greatest luck of the dry cleaners getting it out, I looked around for other ways of doing it and stumbled across this one. I've tried alcohol, I've tried a couple other things, and I don't know if it made much difference at all. If it's a very light stain, sometimes it could, but it's kind of, I think, more of a mechanical cleaning. So basically, I'm just going to use a ice cube like this, using a face cloth to hold it so I don't freeze my delicate little fingers. And there's a stain right here, and I'm just going to rub it back and forth. I'm not 100% sure of the mechanism, but I think what happens is that it changes the status of the oil-based stain to where it actually becomes more brittle, and that way you can lift it out. And the way I do that is just using the same cloth I'm holding this in. I'll just rub that there, and I think I got a lot of it out already on this. So let's see if there's some on here. A lot of times on this when there's a seam. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. I'm going to try a little bit out to the side here. And it looks like this side's good. We'll go to the other side here in a second. I can still see a little bit more in here, so let's keep working this. This was not the worst stain, so it might be hard to tell on here, but that's all I did. And it didn't cause any kind of damage, so basically worst case scenario is you can still take it to the dry cleaners, I suppose. Okay, that got almost all of it, at least for the purposes of showing here. Let me show you the other side here. You probably see a bit of more of this. This is about, maybe a third of what it was yesterday. So I used this, let it dry overnight. Not that it was really wet, but I wanted to remove any chance of any accumulation. And we'll go ahead and do it again. So you can see this area right in here. And I'm just going to rub it like this. And maybe we'll be able to see a difference between this area and the area right next to it. So it's kind of like I'm trying to clean it right in the middle of the stain. So, and yeah, it is lifting some of it out. Not, like I said, I'm not sure how it's actually doing this, but I haven't really seen too many people talk about using an ice cube to remove the stain. And since I wasn't having such a great luck with the dry cleaners doing this, thought I'd give it a shot. So right now all I'm getting is just a little center part of it. So this whole area is pretty much cleaned up except right in the very center. And this may have been set in for a while. Different events planned on cleaning it, didn't clean it until, the next event, which could be a year later. And you don't think about what you may have done on, you're not going to clean it in the last minutes before you're getting dressed. So anyway, interesting idea, just using an ice cube to clean this. And have any questions, put it in the comments below. Please remember to subscribe and share this video to help disabled animals with donated wheelchairs.